In our last two sessions, I described my conversation with Cynthia, who was angry that her boyfriend, Brent, had been unfaithful to her during a period when they had not been together in a relationship. I helped her see that they were both drowning at the time, and that they both did things to keep their own heads above water that were also hurtful to the other person. Now, back to the conversation. I said, "So, Cynthia, you see that you've done hurtful things to Brent." "Yes," she said, "but I never cheated on him." I laughed. "We always find the unkind behaviors of everybody else far worse than our own, don't we?" I said. "We started this game when we were kids, didn't we? We'd run to our mothers and say, 'He hit me,' talking about our brother, or 'She hit me,' talking about our sister. And then our brother would say, 'But he,' meaning us, 'hit me too.' And then we'd come back with, 'But he hit me harder,' or with a stick, or whatever. What other people do is always worse, and we learned this from childhood." So I turned to Cynthia and I said, "Cynthia, I know that infidelity looks a lot more personal. And if two people are married, the consequences can sometimes be bigger, depending on the attitude of those involved. But all these behaviors, infidelity, anger, blaming, and so on, all the behaviors that you two are doing, are just variations on 'I don't love you.' Unloving is unloving. And the goal in a relationship is to get to loving, not to focus on the details of how we were unloving. Nobody benefits from that. Now back to you soiling your diapers when you were a baby. Nobody ever brings that up to you now because you didn't know any better then. You've learned another way to behave, and so has Brent. Just in the past few weeks, he has learned a lot about real love, and already you've seen changes in your relationship, haven't you?" She agreed that there had been significant changes. So I asked her, "So do you want to be grateful for those changes and build on them, or do you want to keep reminding him of the times he soiled his diapers when he was a baby? Which choice do you think will bring more happiness into your relationship? It's your choice." She got the point. As we learn, we become capable of choosing differently, more wisely, more lovingly. As we learn, we literally become different people. I'm not the same person I was when I was wearing diapers, not at all. As I become more loving, I'm not the same person who made mistakes when I was incapable of loving. Neither are you. With that understanding, we now have a choice. We could focus on past mistakes, the mistakes of others, and our own mistakes, or we could let all that go after telling the truth about it and keep learning and growing and becoming more loving and happy. Seems like an easy choice.